Hello, you've landed at Ritualistically Botanica, where the herbs are sacred, the stars are scandalous, and the tea is always strong enough to punch through a portal. I'm Mo, your cosmic bartender and metaphysical instigator, and baby, July 2025 didn't come to play. It came to shake the whole damn table. Let me just say this. If you thought June was messy, July said, hold my tincture. This month, she's already in the room. And no, she's not waiting for an invite. She's kicking off her shoes, lighting the sage, and flipping your carefully constructed illusion board into the nearest volcano. Change isn't coming, it came. It's here. It's on your doorstep, wearing Aries combat boots and a Gemini smirk. And she's demanding answers. So let's get into it. Cancer season and Neptune retrograde in Aries. Oh my. We open with Cancer season, the sign of memory, mothering, and emotional hydration. If you've been dehydrated spiritually, psychologically, psychically, or literally, it's time to soak. But don't get cozy yet, because Neptune is stationing retrograde at 2 degrees of Aries on July 4th, Independence Day, and it's not here to play lullabies. Neptune in Pisces was a fever dream. Neptune in Aries, that's a wake-up slap. This isn't soft focus manifesting anymore. This is, what are you really doing with your life? And why is your neck so damn stiff? Because your body knows. The crick in your shoulder, the fire in your gut, the migraine that shows up every time you open your inbox, that's your nervous system trying to translate this cosmic chaos. So listen to it. July is clarity through combustion. We're getting truth by being singed alive. And that truth, it starts with Aries. You, not the collective, not the algorithm, not the trending chant of the day. You. And let's talk about Venus and Gemini, the flirtation and the fickle. Because also on July 4th, Venus enters Gemini and stays until July 30th. And she's flirting with your brain, scattering your thoughts like tarot cards in a hurricane. She wants ideas, options, novelty, charm, but commitment, please. She doesn't even know what that word means this month. It's beautiful energy for brainstorming, sharing visions, writing that book you keep talking about, or channeling your inner poet on TikTok at 3 a.m. Just don't expect anyone, including yourself, to make up their damn mind. Now cue the thunder, because on July 7th, Uranus enters Gemini for the first time since, well, I think the 1940s. The god of disruption just crash landed in the sign of media, messaging, and mental wiring. Translation, nothing you thought was stable is going to stay that way. Fake news versus real news, it's all noise. All AI evolution, information warfare, new ways of speaking, and silencing. Welcome to the upgrade and the glitch. Uranus in Gemini is that moment your soul reboots mid-sentence. It's also the power surge that crashes old systems on purpose. And while you're standing there, stunned, Pluto in Aquarius is right behind it, excavating your secrets, traumas, and outdated narratives like a divine whistleblower. What a bitch. These two are trining. That's harmony, baby, but it's the harmony of revolution. But let's not stop there, because Capricorn full moon and a Saturn retrograde, that's the cosmic audit, is just floating in on July 10th. We hit that full moon at 18 degrees of Capricorn. That's a where's your shit at moment. This is the moon of your receipts, your accountability, your calendar. Whatever you started 6 months ago under the Capricorn new moon, it's time to harvest it, bury it, or burn it. Saturn, ruler of this full moon, stations retrograde at 1 degrees of Aries on July 13th. He's not gentle. He's a probation officer with a clipboard and no time for excuses. He says, you said you wanted this, show me, commit. And if you're not having fun anymore, if your body is screaming, if you're dragging your soul through the mud to reach a goal you don't even want anymore, then what the fuck are you doing? Whoops. Retrograde season, welcome in. It's the sacred pause and the saboteur, because here comes Neptune. Neptune stays retrograde until December 10th, eventually dragging itself back into Pisces. Hello, fog, my old friend. This is the test. This is where you don't self-sabotage. This is where you pause, not quit, reinvent the structure. Sure, pass the baton if needed, but don't throw the damn tempo into the sea because you got overwhelmed. You're being asked, are your dreams aligned with your courage? Do you have the spine to carry them out? Are you playing or punishing yourself? Oops, wait, because that's not all. Mercury retrograde in Leo. That's the fire in your throat. And just when you thought it couldn't get louder, Mercury stations retrograde in Leo. Think passion, think performance, think drama. Miscommunication here won't be subtle. It'll be theatrical. Your ego and your art will both be screaming for airtime. You revisit your words, recheck your heart, recommit to your joy. And then, closing in, the conjunctions, the collapse, the call to courage. So the outer planets are doing something rare. For the first time in a long time, they're actually talking to each other nicely. Uranus at 0 degrees of Gemini is sextile Neptune and Saturn in Aries. Pluto at 3 degrees of Aquarius is being sextiled also by Neptune and Saturn in Aries. And meantime, Pluto at 3 degrees of Aquarius is also trining Uranus, while Venus is flitting through it all like a gorgeous saboteur in silk heels. This is the cosmic kumbaya through fire. You're being given just enough harmony to choose your focus, just enough disruption to let the dead things fall, and just enough magic to make it meaningful. So what's the final message? So here's what I'll leave you with for now. Mark these dates, track your nervous system, hydrate your emotions, burn what's false, build what's true. This is the sacred forge. This is the season of becoming. You're not being broken. You're being reforged. We're not moving into the future. The future is moving into us. Breathe, blink, buckle up. You've been watching Ritualistically Botanica. I'm Mo, and that's all I've got for you today. Bye now.